Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk a little bit about line 3 lures. Now these mostly started off in everyone's tackle box. Guarantee that everyone knows the old favourite, that's the Tassie Devil. Brilliant trout lure, very good for sea trout in the summer, especially during clear water conditions. Small little lure, thread through our line, under our line through, get our treble hook, pop on our little bead, thread our line through, tie off our hook, and there we go, ready to go. I'm sure everyone's pretty much used the Tasmanian devils. However, our Scandinavian friends decided to show us a new way to reinvent the wheel and come out with a new version of line 3s. Here you can see the Westin Trout Runner. Absolutely great lure. If anyone's tried that out there, I'm sure you've been as impressed as I have with the lure. It's appeared in quite a few famous sea trout videos, so I'm sure this guy doesn't need too much introduction. Different types of line 3, as you can see, that's more of a bait fish representation of a herring. Here we've got the Savage Gear sandeel. Absolutely outstanding 3D holographic scan of a sandeel. Can't get too much more realistic than that in the 15-gram version. Not to be outdone, however, our good friends at Westin come out with the Summit, which translated in English I believe is the nail. If you look at this bad boy, it has no problems at all in nailing sea trout. Absolutely great lure in the summer, especially when you've got the sandeels, and needless to say, the trout love it. Again with Westin's, another great lure, it's a D360. This isn't the 10-gram version. Glow in the dark, which is absolutely unbelievable coming on the dusk for sea trout, especially when they're a wee bit wary in the evening times. Kinetics come out with another fine little lure, great lure for getting a little bit of distance, very small, but weighing in at 13 grams. Nice speckled finish to the blue finish, representing of herons and other small bait fishes. Another ideal lure for sea trout in salt water is the Savage Gear line 3 Salt Seeker. Excellent lure. As you can see, 3D holographic finish makes it really ideal for representing those herring fries and other small bait fishes that sea trout gorge themselves on in the summer. During the winter you can swap the colour variation around. This lure has to be one of the favourites during the cold water months. Team this up with a nice pink polar magnets or ship representation, and this lure rotates as it falls back down in the water, and as that rotates, the fly in front will vibrate through the vibrations, and it is really appealing to any sea trout in the vicinity that come across this. New lure that's just come out in 2021 is a Salty inline line 3. If I haven't experienced the old Salties with the fixed strings, I can honestly say they're probably the best sea trout lure that I've used in the past 6 to 7 years for sea trout. Certainly these little boys don't represent anything that you could possibly use that a sea trout wouldn't need. Great wee lures, as you can see, excellent 3D holograph finish on it. If they're being picky during the summer months, which sea trout are known for, you can drop right down to the smaller sizes of lures. This little lure is only 7 grams, again a Kinetic pixie, but as you can see, it's barely the length of a finger. Sometimes sea trout get very picky in the summer, especially during clear water conditions. You usually find the smaller lures will pick them off just that little bit better in the clear water conditions. However, in the summer, it's not unknown to have very unsettled weather, cloudy conditions and murky bottoms, and this is when we like to bring out the bigger line throughs. Here you can see the Abu Coast versions. These lures are absolutely killer, especially in those rough days, particularly the hollow mackerel version. As you can see, great flash off lure. Again, all these lures, same concept, feeder line through, bead on, treble hook, double split ring. You just can't go wrong. Again, you can use single hook, black kinder for the fish, easier to unhook. It just requires you to keep a tight line at all times, because you can throw the hook, although within this inline system it really does cut down on the amount of lost fish due to throwing the hooks. Again, a few more Kinetics come up in the Mon's inline. Great lure for those darker conditions when you just need that little bit of flash. I find these lures work a lot better during summery conditions, especially when there's an awful lot of bait fish in. My local area tends to have a lot of herring fry and occasional small sandeels coming on, as these lures just represent those ideally. Again, winter months, you're looking for the white. White is the trigger colour. Hansen Hot Shot, another great favourite. Team these lures up generally with flies. Again, polar magnets, any shrimp representation, particularly pink and white, pink on pink. These tend to be the trigger colours in the winter. Absolutely lovely lure. Mother of pearl, I don't know if you can quite pick that up on the camera. Really lovely finish. Again, the Hot Shot in blue, another great lure. All these lures tend to have a rotational backwards spin, which is really ideal for hanging, especially if you have the fly in front. Generally, they'll see the lure hanging back and hit the fly on the way down. That's these again, the white variation, the Salt Seeker inline. You see a lovely holographic representation of the sandeel again. Need that wee bit more distance. Sometimes you do. Sea-trout tend to lie out in deeper water during the summer months where it's that bit cooler. Even the summit. This one running in at 22 grams. Again, just a general representation of the sandeel. Fish these as quick as possible up on the surface, a few twitches. Generally produces the bites once you stop the line and hang it on the spin stop. Anyway guys, just a few of the favourite lures that I like to use in regards to inline lures. Hope you enjoyed the video, and click like and subscribe for more content. Thanks very much.